Hi doulas, my name is Stefanie Antunes and I am the owner and founder of Doula School. I wanted to start this video blog, if you will, to share with you guys some of the ins and outs of doula work. I've been a doula for 16 years as of today's date, and I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way. So I thought it would be fun and interesting for me to be able to share with you some of the things that I did that worked and some of the things that I did that didn't work so well for me. And I've always had a really big focus on blending the passion of doula work with my experience in the business world. And so you're going to see that there's a lot of content that I talk about that's about business and running a doula practice. But of course I'm going to share tons of things just about doula life and funny clients and difficult clients and how to navigate all of this. So it's kind of a gloomy day here today. I'm in the Toronto area. And but here in the suburbs, I am listening to the most unbelievable sound of birds in my backyard today, and it's more than usual today. So I was sitting inside with the door open and I could hear the birds chirping, and I thought I'd like to hear birds chirping in the background of my introduction. So decided to come out here, and funny enough, when I first started talking they actually stopped. Maybe they also wanted to hear what I had to say, but I doubt it. Then they kind of continued. There's tons of birds up in the tree above me. So I hope that you'll follow along with me. I definitely look forward to hearing some of your comments, topics that you're interested in hearing about. I run two doula practices, two doula agencies essentially. And the reason that I run two is because I started one in 2004. It didn't start off as an agency, it started off as like a collective. And over the years, one of the things that was really important for me was being able to sustain myself with doula work. And I realized that, working to grow a business was one of the ways that made sense. I come from a business background, and a lot of people were interested in the success I was having on the business side of things. And so I decided that I was going to bring people in and help them learn. And then what I realized was a lot of the people didn't really want to learn. They just wanted to do doula work. And I kind of like the business side of doula work. Actually, I love it. So I decided that the agency was way to go. When I first started doing that several years ago already, there weren't a lot of other agencies. Actually, I hadn't seen any agencies. I'm sure there's some existed, but there weren't any in my community. And so I kind of learned the hard way how to do things like that. So we'll talk about that for those of you that are interested in starting a doula agency. I'm absolutely going to chat about that over time as well. But I wanted to grow and support more people, and I really started realizing that the concept of a target market was really important. And so at one point, when one of my competitors was selling their doula business agency, I decided to have a look at who their clients were. And what I realized was, even though we serve the same area, that we were actually serving completely different client bases because we both appeal to different target market. And so I decided to buy the business off of her when it had gone unsold for a while, and grow my own business and reach within the community. And that's been a really wonderful experience. So I'm definitely going to do a post on that at some point as well, the concept of buying a doula agency and whether or not it was worth it. I am a doula trainer for Doula International, and I've been doing that for, I guess, coming up on a decade in the next year or so. I love, love, love to train doulas, and it's helped me really understand sort of the cycle of what it is to be a new doula again, and what are some of those struggles, especially as our practice, as our doula profession has really grown and expanded, especially in my market and other big urban centers. It's really professionalizing, and sometimes new doulas feel a little bit intimidated by that. They feel like, oh, there's so much competition out there. But of course, you all know what makes you unique is what's going to be appealing to people and to clients. And what I've realized owning an agency of people of different levels of experience is that the people who are newer get hired almost as much as the experienced people because they have something that appeals to a specific target market. We're going to talk a lot about that. So I am also a Lamaze educator. I do childbirth education, and I run one of the Lamaze approved programs as well here in the Toronto area. So basically everything I do is birth and childbirth ed and doula business. I do run a doula business program as well, but my vlog, I think that's what the kids call it these days, is really going to be about giving you free information about how to be a great doula and how to run your doula practice and all the ins and outs. So I hope you will join me. Feel free to subscribe and join my blog if that interests you as well, my written blog. And I look forward to journeying this with you. Can't wait to share. Talk soon. Bye.